Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Don't be a player tamer. Oh, and for those concerned, don't worry, I'll be showing my face on some videos and stuff. But sometimes I can just sit at my computer, have my mic out, and just make a whole bunch of videos. With the videos for y'all know I gotta put some lotion on, make sure my hair cut right and lighting is right. Make sure I got like some lotion on my elbows. Yeah, I know I gotta look right for y'all. And be talking about me. He said he makes some sense, but his hair wasn't brushed right. Anyway, right? Don't be a player tamer. You know what, ladies? One of the most interesting things I've seen with many women, many, not all. You got some sensible women out there, as I talked about in my last video, who are like, yeah, well, he a player, keep on walking, bro. I love them, though, but you get some women, they meet that player, right? Since he is a player, if a dude ain't a player unless he can bring you that pleasure. Because if a dude talking about he a player, but women ain't coming back for like seconds, thirds, fifths, and 18ths and whatnot, he ain't a player. So, you hook up with that player, you like, oh, shit. Have you like hitting the wall or something? He be hitting that back of the bed, shoot. You get some flexibility in you. You got your toes curled. Shoot, you got your whole body curled. Shoot, you doing some stretches you didn't know you could do. You be floating on cloud 9 and whatnot. Got you doing some stuff that you wouldn't even dream about doing with another man. Right? Shoot. If another man thought about even doing it to some things that if another man thought about doing to you, you make him wake up and apologize. You'd be like, damn. Y'all know how it is. Y'all get hooked. But you know how it is too. Y'all know y'all get that good from a guy, right? Y'all get that good from a guy. He got you strung out. He got you addicted. You be trying to go further with him, even though you started out just saying, this just something we just going to do, just me and you. I don't want any strings attached. Past that third time, shoot, you in love and shit. So what you try to be? You try to be a player tamer. Because he told you from the get-go he had other women. He told you from the get-go he had other women. In fact, that's probably how you met him. Because, some of y'all ladies out there, if you meet some guy, he real fine to you, but he going out with your girl, you thinking, well, you know what? I don't really like this bitch like that anyway. We just know we don't hang out like that. Y'all know y'all get with him, right? And once he done turned you out or something, shoot, you thinking in terms of getting a place together, spending time, showing up to his place unannounced, cooking, knowing you can't cook. Because you want that thing all to yourself. Now, he done told you he got other women. You know he got other women, but you think, well, I'm going to tame him. You make it your mission to tame him. And you be like, dang, what? And you know what, ladies? You fail. Let me say that again. You will fail. Only time a woman might actually tame a player is that something beyond you happened in his life to make him want to settle. Now, I've told you. I know some people say, hey, you just a player, so look. I am what I am, all right? The only thing that made me want to settle when I did, honestly, I looked towards it wasn't the woman. Because I had gotten an idea. It wasn't my ex-wife, all right? It was actually my grandmother. And my grandmother didn't ask me, but when she had a stroke, and she spent like 4 years invalid, I was like, oh, snap, let me think about the future and stuff, because I ain't have any kids and stuff at the time. Now the woman can't come along, the ex can't come along and say she tamed me. Shit. She can't say that at all. It was just, Rom was just inclined to be more monogamous. Alright? So women, like, if you even get there, you just in the right place at the right time, don't think it's anything you did. Alright? Even if that dude think he love you or something like that, the game don't stop for him, because usually with any player, he ain't working that hard anyway. Women throwing it at him. And ladies, please don't somebody come up here and act like y'all ain't throwing it at some of these men. And when I say throwing, I do mean throwing. Y'all gonna make it abundantly clear, sometimes even blatant, what y'all trying to do with them. I know most of these guys out here don't understand the game and what's really going on. I ain't one of them. But just understand, you are going to lose. You're going to lose. Now, some women might hear this, don't care, see that, be dealing with that dude who got that long gut, and say, well, Rom said that, it could happen. And I know some women get into their magical thinking and whatnot. They thinking it could be me, but look, you talking like a 1% chance at best. At best. So 99% chance you just gonna get dogged. Seriously. You just gonna get dogged. And sometimes, you know what? Some women even understand that. Some women understand that. They may want that guy, but they like, nah, he a player. He got too many women. I know I'll get hooked. They the sensible ones. I give it to them. They smart, even though they want that dude more than anything. Right? Well, of course, you get the women who think there's something so magical about what they're doing. So something so magical that dude going to settle. It's like, nah. Because first of all, you can't pussy whip a player. Now, you can have it. Your sex with you can be relatively better than the next woman, right? It can be rough, but understand some players, womanizers, they don't think in that terms like, oh, this sex is better than the other one, so I'm gonna deal with this woman more. They still gonna deal with that other woman. Shit, they still gonna deal with her as until they just get tired of dealing with her. Understand that. Understand that. So it's like, look, if you're going to deal with a player and a dude you know to be a player, just keep it to the pleasure. Just understand that. Understand you sharing. Now, I understand, because a big problem with women out here, and maybe it's a big problem with men, a lot of women ain't being satisfied sexually. I understand that. Hey, that's why I do what I do with the men. I mean, that's just a real thing. Men, we can say what we want about women, but a lot of women, you ain't getting that. Ooh. So I understand that. I understand. So you find that one guy who can do it for you, and man, don't let him have a profession and like decent house and a car and a little bit of status too. No, trust me, ladies, I understand. Shit, that's logical to even want to like tame that guy. Shit, a guy who can protect, provide, got some status, and knock you out in the bedroom. Please, and trust me, understand. But just being realistic, don't think that any action on your part can get this guy. And I've seen the games women try to play with guys. Like, one of my favorites I see, and I can't figure out the logic of a woman doing this. They try to withhold something from the player, make him work or something. I'm just, because I've had women try to do that with me, and I'm like, honey, I got about 3 or 4 other women like who are not making it as hard for me to get with. Seriously, because honestly, ladies, I'm saying this from a guy who's been with more than a fair share of women. I'll say it like that. Unlike most dudes, I don't like giving numbers. Well, one I can't really remember anyway. But ladies, if you've been with us more than a fair share, play hard to get with a man that don't really work. We don't care. We might not notice. Seriously, I'm speaking for myself. We've dealt with like some women call themselves they gonna keep a distance from me and everything. I haven't noticed. Seriously, if you got enough women, you don't notice. Unless, only time you might notice is if it's like a woman who just real cool with you, just like talking to. That's when you might notice. And even then, sometimes, because even some players, I had some women they not having sex with. So that's usually something different. That's the only time. But if it's just a sexual thing, nah. So ladies, just look, if you got to deal with a player, you want to get that fixed, go for it. You deserve pleasure. You do. But don't think it's going to be anything beyond that. Especially if you know and he's told you he got other women. All right? Don't think it's going to be that. And especially in today's climate, a lot of players are less inclined to settle down. Less inclined. It's not, the environment's not forcing them to settle down. It's not conducive. And with any player, there's so many women just handing him the pussy that he don't have any incentive. And really, if that player just happened to have kids, you might as well just give up on it, because that's the only thing I've heard players even express an interest in wanting to settle down as kids. And if you already got some, give it up. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later.